Hi, I'm Liz and welcome back to my channel, Creating Inner Beauty. I'm here today to do a unboxing of the Serpentfire Tarot 7th edition, borderless. And I just received this deck a day or two ago. I actually ordered it to stock in my online shop. I do have a little online self-care and beauty product shop. I'll leave a link in the description below. And as part of my self-care products that I like to offer, I do have a little selection of tarot and oracle decks. And when I saw the various tarot decks from Serpentfire, this one being the first one and the Wolfe Tarot being the second one, I definitely wanted to have them in the shop. I love the imagery I've seen in it so far, the ancient Egyptian inspired imagery, the collage imagery, and how a lot of the images also focus on the divine feminine. All of those things are things I am very into and really resonate with me. Ever since I was a child, I've loved ancient Egypt. I'm actually half Egyptian, and recently I took a goddess spiritual tour to Egypt and got to visit some amazing temple spaces, and just had a really life-changing experience with that. So anything that sort of has those themes immediately calls to me, and definitely working with goddess and divine feminine energies is something that is really important to me in my personal practice as well as in my work with clients as well. So I thought that all of those things came together to make this a perfect deck to stock in my shop. So since I just got it, I'm just going to share with you what it looks like, maybe show you some of the cards. I probably won't do a full walkthrough, so there can be some surprises. But as we can see, it's a Serpentfire Tarot. It comes in a nice sturdy box, the design on the sides, and then this is what the back looks like. And the back says, rekindle your love for the divine feminine as you trace her footsteps through vast desert dreamscapes and fantastical atmospheres to deepen your self-knowledge. And I love that. And so the box slides open pretty easily. It doesn't have any thumb holes, but it's not especially tight or especially loose. And the inside of the box is printed. It says, awaken now to your desert dreamscape, look within and find the gentle language of your spirit. This vision quest is yours and yours alone, the alchemical path of air, fire, water, and stone. Take strength from the energy, find solace in the lessons, hear the wisdom of the sages passed down through the ages. Nice. Okay. And then it comes with a guidebook, and I'll flip through that in a second. Just the deck, nice shiny gold gilding. And then the bottom of the box has the Eye of Horus in it, which is a symbol of protection and magic. Okay, let's take a look at the guidebook first. So it's a little guidebook, and it doesn't say how many pages it is, but it looks like it has a page for every card. And then I don't know if you'll be able, if there's too much glare. Basically, that's about the information. So for that, that's the Fool. Looks like every card has about the same, include the majors and the minors. And it jumps kind of right into the card meanings. It has some keywords, an upright meaning, a shadow meaning, and a mantra. And it looks like there's a mantra for every card. So that's kind of interesting. If you do daily card pulls, you can work with that mantra, with a new mantra every day, or a mantra that speaks to you every day. Okay, very cool. And then the deck came with this like plastic sleeve on it. So I'm just trying to take that off. All right. Okay, and then here are the backs. I like them. Simple black back with the design. I love these sort of like muted color tones and the turquoise and light pink and gold. And I'll flip through the first couple of cards. This is the Fool card. I really like that. This sort of energy of leaping forward with a lot of energy into the unknown. But it's a unicorn, so it's kind of like this magical energy. And we see sort of the energy and magic at the horn. To me, it kind of says, you know, taking a leap of faith, but knowing that you have magic within you that can help you manifest things and make things happen. So I really like that. The Magician. I once again really like the color scheme in this card. This sort of like orangey, warm tones, and the pinks and the teals. Beautiful. And in this Magician card, I kind of like that you can't really tell if the figure is sending out energy or receiving it. I think that leaves a lot to, you know, the interpretation, the intuition, and that it kind of talks to the relationship of co-creation with the universe. The High Priestess. I think that's really beautiful. I feel like it feels very like darkly feminine, mysterious, kind of the gateway to the mysteries. And you can see that it has a little bit of the traditional Rider-Waite symbolism, but interpreted in a very like modern, artistic way. And I have seen this card before, pictures of this card before, and I will say this is probably going to be, there's almost no way it's not going to be my favorite card in the deck, because I am obsessed with Cleopatra. I have been since I was a child. And Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra is amazing, and Cleopatra as the Empress is just so, so perfect in my opinion. And a lot of people don't know. I'm going to try not to derail into a lecture about Cleopatra, but just 2 seconds. A lot of people only know the movie Hollywood version of Cleopatra as this femme fatale figure. But there's actually a lot more to her. She was an incredibly intelligent, skilled politician. She was the only ruler of her time that learned the ancient Egyptian language and toured all of Egypt. And she knew like 7 or 9 different languages. She was a scholar. She had a lot of depth and layers to her that many people don't know about, and I think she is an amazing divine feminine figure. And yes, her story has sort of a tragic ending, and maybe there were some aspects of it that were in shadow a little bit, if we can think about it that way. But overall, very powerful female figure. The Emperor. Sort of an interesting contrast. I like how the Emperor figure seems grounded, seems stable, is sort of in this meditative pose, which to me is a very divine masculine energy, like someone who can sit in stillness and sit in a grounded way. I definitely like the representation of the Empress a little better, but I have a bias there. Okay, just a couple more cards. Let me sort through. Some really interesting imagery. We have the Death card. I like that because it feels non-scary, which sometimes I think in readings when people get the Death card, it does bring up some anxiety. And I like how it kind of, it feels to me like ascending and climbing or going onto a pathway to the next part of your journey, kind of going into the white light here, and shifting, as opposed to just like a ending or a vision of death that is a little bit more challenging in a way. I feel like it has like the rebirth energy is inherent in this card, which is something I like to see in the death card, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, what else? Let me take a look at some of the minors. The Nine of Cups. I think this is kind of fun. Nine of Cups is sort of a wishes fulfilled card, and I like that that's represented here with the genie lamp. Kind of an interesting interpretation. The Ten of Cups. Beautiful, pregnant, feminine figure. Kind of getting to the idea of emotional fulfillment, nurturance. Beautiful. Frida Kahlo as the Queen of Cups. I like that. The Four of Pentacles. We have sort of this Diana or Artemis-like figure with her bow. And we have these two castles sort of floating in the background. It's an interesting interpretation of the card. I don't know what I make of it. Usually with the Four of Pentacles, I think either about like holding on to something or creating like a stable foundation and structure. So I feel like the houses with these like floating on these rocks kind of speaks to that. And the Diana figure with her focus and her arrow. I guess it's about kind of creating stability and structure. I have to sit with this card a little bit. Let me see. The Ten of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if this is someone I should know, a figure I should know, but she looks kind of familiar. But I'm just really digging her dress. It seems like a very Queen of Pentacles outfit. And let's see. Let's do one more. Queen of Swords. And we kind of had this feminine figure, but her head is sort of this block shape, technology shaped thing. I think that's kind of an interesting interpretation of the Queen of Swords. So definitely if you are interested in this deck, take a look at my online shop. And I think I will also do like a mini walkthrough for Instagram, but I will post it on here on YouTube as well. So if you'd like to see all of the cards, but in a quicker fashion, you can take a look at that as well. So I hope you enjoyed sharing this deck, me sharing this deck with you. I am excited to have it now in my collection as well as in my online shop. And I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a lovely day.